Holy shit, you guys are here early. Deli, Zen, Stanky. What's up, guys? Kelly. Man, you guys are really showing up early. Very cool. Just getting a couple things set up here. I am good. I pushed the stream back so I could go to a card show this morning. And I made some good progress. So, number one, let me show you the stack of things I grabbed at the card show today. So this is the stack that I grabbed today. All singles, because of course you guys know I'm pretty good at like getting sealed products, so I never have a reason to get anything else. But I do want to show you a couple. I'm gonna walk through something with you real quick because I'm very happy that I finished something. I finished a set today. I needed 2 cards for Journey Together. What's up, Matt? I needed 2 cards for Journey Together today. So I had a goal when I went that I was going to get those 2 cards and then work on some Surging Spark stuff. Because at a certain point, it doesn't make any sense for me to keep buying packs, even though it's really fun to rip packs. All right, you guys ready to see this real quick? All right. So let me switch over to my Journey Together set. And you can see here when tracking it on PKMN, I got it all lined up. I got my 2 needs. And they are right here. And the Zoroark. So I get to check both of those off, and you'll see in the top 100%. Very excited about that. I got a ton of other goodies, Deli. I'm also working on a master set for the promo cards. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but I've already started, so I'm committed to it now. So probably, I'd say 10 of the cards I got today were like random Black Star promos from Scarlet Violet that I just never bought, you know, the blister or the box or whatever that it came in. So I do have lofty dreams. Does that mean you are also doing Black Star promo master set? I'll tell you, here's how I got myself into the master set thing for the Black Star promo. I was ordering a binder on Voltex and I wanted the SV9 binder for my Journey Together. And I accidentally bought SVP because apparently I was dyslexic that day and P's look like 9s to me, which maybe it was late. I like to stay up late. So maybe it was late. So it shows up. I start trying to put cards in it and I'm like, it's a weird choice. It's weird that they went with just bright pink for this set. I thought it was a different color. And it was a different color because I had the wrong damn binder. So then I started looking like, do I sell this binder or do I... Let me look at my promos. I started looking at my promos and tracking them on here. I realized I had, you know, I've got 63 of them now. I still need 156. So I love going over here to binder view. So I'm making some decent progress. You can see page 1's looking good. This one, not so much. This one's terrible. But it starts to come back up here. Oddish and Evo line. Mega Dream will be next. Listen, I don't actually collect anything other than English anymore. I do have some Japanese cards, but I don't collect anything other than English. Mega Dream is such a good set that I did consider buying some Mega Dream. I can wait for Ascended Heroes, but being that it's like a high tier set, it makes me want to buy Mega Dream. And there were random vendors selling it today for like 110 for a box, which I think pre-order on was like 65. So I don't like to spend, I don't like to do that. If I'd have hit it on pre-order and got it, I'd be fine. I'd even probably do 80 bucks, but 110 on principle, not even about the money, on just on principle. I'm not buying a box for 110. But it is a beautiful set, I agree. I appreciate you guys being here early. For that reason, I'm going to kick off the first giveaway early for the early folks. So let me make sure it started here. All right, giveaway is started. Don't know what the first one's going to be, but I'm going to start getting some packs going. I think we're going to start with Mega today. Where is my knife? Here it is. Do it by singles because securing a box might be impossible outside of trades. Yeah, I agree. That's just life in general now. Like with all the new sets, well, first of all, I guess with the later Scarlet and Violet sets, I used to go crazy and just buy as much sealed as I can. And you know, you guys probably heard me say this a million times last time, but I'm master setting Destined Rivals with only retail packs. But I'm not going to do that for anything else. I opened a booster box for Phantasmal, got cooked on it, and now I'm just opening random shit that I still have left when I was still going crazy buying everything. Journey together. Dude, hit me up on Journey. Like, Ghost, literally, are you, Stanky, are you signed up on pkmn.gg? Slowing down on buying Mega. Yeah, dude, that's exactly right. All right, so do me a favor, Stanky. Use my referral link. It doesn't cost anything, so you can sign up for PKMN completely for free. But it looks good for me if you sign up using my link. So I should have a link. Let me go look at my YouTube. There should be a link on just about every YouTube video, at least the newer ones, and probably on my profile as well. Yep, so if you go to my profile and click on the links, the second link, you'll notice it has that REF = Melty at the end of it. It's basically a referral link. It shows that I referred you there. But regardless, go sign up on PKMN to track your master sets. I firmly believe it is the best master set collecting. It's missing some features, like you can't track sealed collections. All that stuff is coming in the next year. But I firmly believe that this is the site of the future. It's also, I don't know if you guys tune in at all to Deep Pocket Monster, but he's also been promoting it recently. I don't know if they're partners or what, but it is the best. And you can be friends with me on there. And what I can do is periodically look at your set, switch over to the need tab. Here, we'll do it live real quick just so you can see it. I'm gonna go to my profile and go to my friends and click on Grandpa. So what I can do is look at Grandpa's collection. Look, I'll go down here to I'll pick something. Well, actually, we'll just pick Mega Evo. He's 84% complete on Mega Evo. It looks like a little under that as far as a master set. But what I can do is switch to the need tab and just specifically look at things like, does he need any normals? No. Okay, hollows, probably. Reverse hollows. And now I can go through my bulk. That's okay. I do want to look at your wish list. I can go through my bulk and see if I have reverse hollows to suit Grandpa's needs. So periodically, I just I pick a friend, I go through my bulk, and if I have bulk that helps you with your set, I'll just send it to you. I don't mind doing that. And I have a ton of Journey Together because that's one I just finished the master set on, so I have my bulk box for Journey Together is pretty good. Although I have given out a ton. I probably have. I'm sure I got stuff you'll need, especially like, you know, once you get it all entered in, especially if you need any like normals. I have a gazillion normals, and then I probably have even some hollows. Like if we were to switch and look at it by price, I mean, these ones are like $1.30, $1.51. I actually probably have some for Grandpa as well. I should go through his today and see if I can help him out with some of the smaller ones. So this is what we do. This is how this is how you complete the master sets. By the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but there is a giveaway going on, top left corner, exclamation point Melty to get in that. I want that one to go to you guys since to one of you guys, since you guys were here so early. There you go, Zen. Kick it off. And then we're gonna get popping on some of these Mega Evos. Ooh, Canadian promos. What's the difference with the Canadian promo? Is there something actually different on the card that would make it track differently than a US version? Or I'm not familiar with that. Yes. The stamp is different. Ooh. What set is that card for? So your stamp says GameStop. Mine says oh, I get it. It's a store specific stamp. Oh, that's really cool. So if you were doing a Grandmaster set, you would need all of those. Which, by the way, I am going to do the Grandmaster of Journey Together. And I have some of those. Collector is cool. The benefit of Collector is you can track your sealed on there, and I know that PKMN is gonna add sealed stuff. It's on their roadmap. They're working on the iOS app right now, so that's the big thing. But they are adding sealed. All right. Let's go. 1 second here. All right. I gotta see what I'm not even sure which ones I'm super chasing in this set right now. Always that. Dude, can I get a dub for the first pack magic? Snover? Good lord. Let's put that little guy right here. My PKM are the oddish. Okay. And the Sylveon list. Deli. Are we friends on there? I don't know if we are. Because of course I would look through my stuff for you as well. Oh, back-to-back hits. I know it's just a double rare, but back-to-back Velatius? Let me get these. What am I doing? Not sleeving these. Yeah, so TCG player, there's a couple things. I was just talking about PKMN versus TCG player. So number one, TCG player is the big guys, right? They are owned by eBay. They were sold a couple years ago, I think, for like $293 million. So does TCG player have more features? Yes, because they have so much. They have eBay money behind them. That's who. Yeah, they're bought by eBay, I believe. That being said, I'm always a fan of supporting the small guys, and PKM is literally two developers. It is one guy named Travis, one guy named Squall, and they built it, because if you look at the difference in UX, like, and first of all, that's what I do for a living. I'm in the financial, like, fintech industry, and I'm a product manager for a web app, essentially. And so, and I used to be a UAT tester for software. So I have, and a UX tester as well. So I have a background in like UX, I have a background in software, usability, things like that. That's always bothered me about TCG, is it's so convoluted, and I'm sure a big overhaul is coming at some point. Collector is much better. Rare Candy's decent. They all have been around significantly longer, but PKMN is developed by two people that hated all the same stuff, or rather just preferred the UX to be different, and they built their own, and it took off. They've got 100 or 150,000 users more every single day, and they're constantly adding things. But you have to understand that it's two people, so of course it's going to move slow. Of course they're not going to catch up overnight. But I love that. And I love the fact that I can voice my opinion on features, and they take everything into consideration, because again, it's two guys who are enthusiasts who both collect themselves and wanted to build their own app. Yeah, it's so good. The guy that did the UX, or did the, most of the design, Travis, he is a product architect, and he clearly knows what he's doing. He's worked for huge companies. I looked at, he has his own website. I looked at, by the way, this next pack, I'm just kind of going down the line. This next pack is what the giveaway is for. We are going to switch it up a little bit. I mean, of course, I'm still going to, you guys get everything, but I think what we'll do is, price-wise, I've been getting waxed on shipping things right now. So price-wise, I think what we'll do is we'll open for the first couple giveaways. It'll be, I open it on stream so we can all see what you get. I still ship you everything, but it's easier to get the stuff out and not have to worry about, you know, the pack and all that stuff. Because if you only want the hits, I can ship it in a different thing. If you want the bulk, I'll still ship it in a bubble mailer. But if you only want the hits, it's easier to just ship in a standard envelope. Deli, did you actually, it arrived, right? Because you won basically the big giveaway of the day with the booster bundle, and it arrived. So have you already ripped it? You got some certs under your belt too, huh? Super proactive on documenting niche cards. Yeah, I agree. It's a very diverse group over there. All right, I see you guys in the givey, so we're going to hit choose a winner. Stanky danky. Oh yeah, that, yes, I love that. One thing I would like to see, and they've already made some updates. Like I'm trying to do the Grandmaster set for Journey Together. So in order to do that, you need every single variant, not just ones that can be pulled from booster packs, but you need every variant. I do wish there was a slightly easier way to see it. I found a workaround that quickly lets me see the end. Stanky, let me know if you're still here. Before I open this, you're gonna open it on stream as soon as you can figure out how to stream with your top camera. Hey Stanky, so this pack is yours. We're gonna open it and see what you get, and then I'll send you the hits or the bulk or nothing. If you get nothing, like, it's up to you. But I feel like this is more economically sound for me, fronting the shipping bill each time. Yes, that was one of the first things I said in there when they introduced that, was jumbo cards it doesn't fit in the same binder, so it shouldn't be in binder view. That is because the data point that they track jumbo under is not a searchable or queryable data point today, so it needs its own little, it needs a little bit of a data restructure. All right, here we go, Stanky. Stanky, are you actually working on this set? Have you opened any MIG? All right, we're into the reverses. Pokemon Center Lady. I don't know why it took me so long to get this reverse holo. just such a normal card, but it took a minute. Oh, Cinderace. So Stanky, need one more message. Need one more message from you. Do you want me to send you this or throw it in the bulk since there were no hits? If you're collecting the set, I can understand wanting it. Just started with 9 packs this morning. Where are... So Stanky, let me know what to do with your cards here. If I should throw them in the bulk or do you want them sent to you? If you want them, reversing up. I don't know that it would. I'll see what I can get in an envelope. Usually, if you take a single pack and you separate it into 2 stacks, you can still send it in a regular envelope, and then that way it only costs like $1, $1.70 or something to ship it. So. But if I send it in a bubble mailer, it's like right off the bat, it's probably, you know, $4, $5 to send it. Then it's like, why even do it? Yep. So I'll let you know. Obviously, you know the vibes. Send me an email. I probably still have your other one, but all right, let's get back popping on some of these Mega Evos. And I do have, let's see, I'm opening an Mega Evo ETB right now. I got 2 Phantasmal Flames sitting over here. I got some 3-pack blisters with promo cards. I've got a 1-pack blister with promos. I've got 2 Phantasmal booster bundles, and I have a Mega Evo booster bundle as well, and probably some other stuff. But, you know, we're only going to be on here an hour or 2, so... Hey, Ash, you made it. Ash, you missed it at the beginning, but officially complete with Journey Together. After the card show this morning, I got the Zoroark and the Hopsation. So we are done with Journey Together. And now we're just looking for a bunch of hits that I need for Mega Evo. Actually, let me see. I gotta be honest, I don't even remember what I'm looking for. Let's take a quick look. All right, we're gonna say need hollow, and then let's sort by price. Smaller ones first. I need a whole bunch. I need 38 double rare or better. What are we hoping to get today? I would love to get this Stuffle. That's a very modest card. Obviously. I'm a little jealous. No, I'm not going to do Destined Rivals today. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this stream today. It's all Mega era stuff. So Mega Evolution, Phantasmal Flames. And then this week, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video of the binder build for Destin because it's all still sitting in a box. I'm going to do the binder build and then maybe rip like, I don't know, 20 or 30 packs. Next week's stream will be me streaming Destined Rivals in an attempt to get the hits. Yeah, I pulled this. We pulled 2 things already, actually. Here we go. So we got the Snover, and we got the Mega Latias double rare. And that was the first 2 packs. Like, this was the first pack. So, pretty cool. All right, let me take a quick look. I'm a little jealous that the ETB I gave Grandpa, he pulled, what did he pull? I think he pulled the Lucario, actually, the gold last week. Right after my stream, he streamed, and damn it, he pulled that. So, you pulled the gold Gardevoir in a card shop, and everyone was losing. Yeah, I'd be losing my... You guys, those of you that moved over to Grandpa's stream last week, you saw I was losing my mind too, because damn it, that was mine. I was supposed to be opening that ETB on this stream today, and he's like, I really want a Lucario ETB because I have 2 Gardevoir and I only have 1 Lucario, and so I had 2 extra Gardevoir, and I was like, hey, you want one of these? He goes, no, I want a Lucario for balance so I can have 2 of each. And I was like, damn it. All right. I went in my closet back there, and I had a Lucario that I was saving for this stream, and that's the one I gave him, and he opened it and got a damn gold card. So I need a gold card. But yeah, this is what we're looking for today. So let's minimize this. Ooh, turn that monitor off, and then let's get back into these. Damn, the last card you need is the Stuffle? That's what I was saying I'd like to pull today. It's just a $4 card. But it's a beautiful card. Ooh. Another double rare. Absol. Every time I see these double rares that all set around, you know, $1, they're like dollar cards, I would be losing my mind if this were anything like pre-Scarlet Violet. I feel like this would have been an insane card, and now they're just like basic double rares. It's wild to me. Goes behind the Snover, of course, because we always put what we consider our favorite or best card up front. I saw that you posted that in PKMN, right? Is that the one you posted? Could be. I did record my Pokemon Pop Advent Calendar as well as the holiday calendar. I recorded those this morning before I went to the card show. Listen, I did not get much sleep last night. I went out and did adult things. Went and drank some drinks with Grandpa last night, and our buddy Dave, who is an artist. And I got home, and then I had some stacks of cards that were like driving me crazy, so I entered those in PKMN last night, Stellar Crown and Surging Sparks stuff, because I needed to focus on Surging Sparks today at the card show, and I needed to get the audit out of the way so that my list was accurate. So by the time I showered and laid down last night, it was about 4:45 or 5 in the morning, and then I was waking up at about 8:30 a.m. to go to this card show. So I woke up, then I went back, I fell back asleep, woke up at 10, booked it over to the card show. I had about an hour and 15 minutes at the card show, and then here we are. I'm back. I'm fresh. I literally got back from the card show at 1:10 p.m. my time, and then the stream started at 1:30. So you really want some 151 but can't pay market for it. Fully feel you there. I have only found 151 in the wild 2 times ever. Both of them were at the vending machine by my store, or by my house. And Ash knows this story, but I completely lost a whole booster bundle. So 6 packs. I didn't feel too bad because was only 26 bucks out of the vending machine. It's not like I paid market for it. And it's been lost for a few months. And my wife just found it behind the microwave. So I'm back to having 2 booster bundles of 151. I do not hit the GameStop drops, and the reason is because they're overpriced. Now, that being said, I did get the Moltres UPC because it was a GameStop exclusive, and they dropped the price from $199, which was the price it was supposed to be, for them rather. It was an exclusive, so they can do whatever they want. They dropped it to $159. So I did grab that. Probably one of the most beautiful UPCs to come out recently. Significantly better looking. Ugh. Too bad. It's beautiful. Look at it. Ah, shoot. A Steelix. Listen, all the Mega Evo that you see me opening right now, add me on PKMN because I don't need any of the base. And I'm happy to send it. I do have the IR. So I was pretty much just doing like, you know, semi long form content, like 8-minute videos and up. And I decided one day to do a short that was focused around my wife ripping packs for me because I don't know why, but she has so much better luck. Oh yeah, get those cards updated, Sankey. I'll accept your invite. She always like will come in and go, hey, can I rip some packs? I'm like, sure. And you know, I'll find something, singles, or like I'll open a booster and like give her a couple packs because, you know, it's fun to rip packs. She does baseball cards, not content around it or anything. She just collects baseball cards. So sometimes I'll rip some of her packs, but I always let her rip packs. She always gets something good. I cannot explain it. It started when I let her rip some Surging Sparks and she pulled the SIR Pikachu. At the time, one of the best Scarlet Violet cards I pulled out of a pack was actually not even something I pulled, it's something she pulled. And so she was super hype on that. Yeah, she pulls stuff like every time I give her packs, it's usually anywhere from 1 to 3 packs. Every time she gets something. Even if I open a booster bundle and I'll spread out the 6 packs and I go, pick which 3 you want. Sometimes she'll get something in all 3 packs and I'll get nothing. So if you think about it, it's actually, I should be letting her open stuff because they're my cards. So I should let her open cards and get me good stuff. But one of the first shorts that I did was me busting in while she was on a meeting, and we were both like corporate people. And I busted in and was like, you want to rip some packs? And that short did really well. And I was kind of like, man, I had fun creating that little like skit. In that skit, I pulled the Steelix IR. It was a very long-winded story to tell you I have the Steelix, wasn't it? Very detailed, if you can't tell. There's a Snover. I should be sorting these as I go into their respective rarity. And last pack magic. Last pack magic. See how I had to request it. It wasn't going to be there if I didn't say anything. That's how these things work. Oh, and it's the Gardevoir, which I think I need. It is. Let me set this here for a minute. Let's go check that. Let's go check that, shall we? Ooh, it is the one I need. Bing. Don't need it anymore, do I? It's under the have section now. Now look at that. Because we also pulled this on stream. That feels good. Checking that box feels so good. Traded some IRs to a couple kids. Oh, Love that. I love trading. They really need one an IR card. Very kind of you. For those of you that don't know, Ash, weren't you also the one that made your own like playable decks? Like you put together playable decks and that's what you passed out for Halloween? Well, Deli, good news. It is a 70 cents card. And if we know anything about Mega, we know that the hit rates on Mega are insane. Oh, they were just playable cards, not playable decks. Got it. But still, how cool is that you handcrafted that, right? Like you created that experience. You didn't buy, like I was cheap, obviously. I bought like trick or trade packs and stuff like that. Full size candy bars, whatever. But I bought that. You actually put them together. So, and you know, to somebody who's actually playing, I'm sure that meant a lot. It's very cool. Let's see. You know what? I said no Destin. You got me wanting to open some Destin. And I actually have 5 packs sitting here. So yesterday I went to the store and it's the same store that I frequent as much as I can. Ooh, you got to hunt for a lunchbox tin for the 3 promos. I got a lunchbox too, but I went to the store, the same store that has been restocking Destin 3 weeks in a row, and they have limits. You know, you're allowed to buy 10 at a time from Meyer. And so you see here I have 5. That's because I bought 10 and I gave 5 to Grandpa because it's all about spreading the love. So I got 5, Grandpa got 5. Let's do these Destin because this counts, right? This counts as opening. I mean, I bought them for retail. I'm not doing a video. It doesn't have to be part of my Thursday video series. As long as I get it for retail. We're going to get these 5 packs open. But don't I deserve some good karma in these packs for picking up 5 packs for Grandpa? I feel like I deserve some good karma. I'm not going to ask the universe for Team Rocket's Mewtwo because I already pulled it, and that would be selfish to request that. But listen, I shit you not. If we get, you know my stance. If I pull something on stream and I pull a second one, it goes to the stream. I do not keep duplicates I pull on the stream. I do a giveaway for them. So imagine if that were true. Imagine if I get 2 of them. The first one we pull goes in the trade binder. But if I pull a duplicate on stream of anything, from a double rare up to an SIR, those go to stream. Send me the remainder of your karma. I like that. Deli, why haven't you opened any Mega? Just because you haven't found it in the wild? All right. Here we go. Every time I see a Pichu. See, my daughter thought this was a baby Pikachu. And so she fell in love with Pichu. I've explained to her since then. It's not really the case. But she still likes Pichu. But she would always say, "It's baby Pikachu." Love me a good Porygon. Let's go. First pack Destin was a bust. All the good luck is in the other ones. Hey, what's up, my man? Welcome back. I have made some good progress on Destin Rivals too. And I'm gonna make more. The reason Ash was asking I've been good, man. Very good. Card show this morning has me in a great mood. The reason she was asking is she knows I said on last stream that I have a lot of packs because for 3 straight weeks I have gone to Walmart, Meijer, and Target, and they've all had Destin Rivals. So I purchase the limit, I leave, I come back the next day, and if they still have them, which they don't always have them, a couple times they've had them, I get the limit again. So I am up to roughly 90 packs, maybe 100. Oh, we got something. We got something. I think I know what it is. Boing. And it's something we needed for the set. Yes. One of the better trainer illustrations in this set, in my opinion. Oh, look. I need you guys to vote. Left or right? What goes in the front here? We always keep, you know, I'm a sucker for these like soft muted cards, but that I am leaning towards right as well. What's up, Pokey? Welcome back. Good to see you guys again. That's crazy that you guys are showing up. It's so cool to hang out with you guys. You're partial towards our event. Yeah. Man, and have I explained? I'm sure I have, but I'll say it again. I refuse. So when there's like cards and there's like a whole row of sleeved cards, I do not grab 10, a block of 10. I know that that probably gives me a better shot of getting a good card, but I am an optimist, and I believe that if I grab 3 from here, 3 from back here, 3 from over here, maybe 1 more from it, I have the potential to be very lucky and get good cards in all blocks, right? So I'm an optimist in that regard. And so even the 5 that you're looking at, or the 5 packs that we're opening right here, they're not 5 in a row. So we could definitely get more IR or SIR or anything. The group never works for you. See, it doesn't work for me either. In fact, I did the same thing for check lane blisters where they had a single DR pack, and I had 10 of them, and 8 of the DR check lane blisters I picked, 8 of them had a double rare or better. 80% hit rate on a double rare or better is insane. Rapid dash. I need the reverse hollow of this in something. I'll have to go look. What are you saying? Do we back to back it? We don't. Oh wait, no. Got one more. We still don't. That's okay. It's still a win because I have Pokemon cards at retail. So it's always a win. All right, right after I get these last 2, I'm also going to kick off the next giveaway. And I'll tell you what it is. And then you can decide whether to join. A guy you know in real life, or is he another streamer? Destined packs. Let me think here. So it really depends on where you go. I have a very specific card show that I go to, or not card show, excuse me, a very specific card shop I go to. It is 90% sports cards in there, but the shop I was going to for TCG stuff closed down. So I've been going to this sports card shop, and they have a small Pokemon corner. In that small Pokemon corner, I am very thankful that they, even though they're priced above MSRP, they are lower than market always. Like, it's where I got my Phantasmal booster bundle or booster box, and I traded in a Surging Sparks booster box, but they do a good job of always being under market. And so when I go there, I can buy a single pack of Destin pretty much any day of the week for $7 or $8. When I see them at card shows or other places, it's like always $10 or above. When I get them from Meyer, they are $5.50. When I get them from the vending machine, they're $4.50. ETBs, I think it usually rounds out to be about $5 a pack, $5.50 maybe. So I'm fine with, you know, if after taxes they're under $6, I feel good about that. He is a pokey tuber. Got it. There is a lot of changes coming to streaming on YouTube, I think, in the next year. I was reading up on some of them. And one of them, I believe, is they're going to allow you to dual stream. And you'll be able to stream in both horizontal format like this, as well as vertical. So like your, you know, TikTok or shorts or like the vertical format. And if they make that available, ooh, hold up. If they make that available, would you guys prefer to consume the stream vertically or horizontal? I mean, I'm probably going to do both. I'm just curious what your opinions are, because I think they're doing that to respond to what people want. So I believe that a lot of people view it on their phones, stuff like that. So vertical seems like a really cool format. You are horizontal. Does that mean you watch it on either a TV or a computer screen? Boing. Hey, we got this. We got the promo. I know that it's slightly different, but we got the promo version of this from the Persian 10. I don't think I actually had the regular version of this. I know a good site where I can check, though. Destined. Just sort by rarity here. Do. Oh, I did have it. Well, now. Call me crazy. I did not think I had that. Team horizontal. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I am too, to be honest. I do all my viewing either happens right here at my computer or at the TV. So a lot of times if it's on the TV, it's like background noise, you know? Once a soul. Oh, let me, while I start this last pack here, I will kick off the timer. So you guys, this next giveaway is going to be for the sealed Alakazam promo from the Gardevoir ETB. I've given a few of these away. It's a cool way to get either a sealed version if you already open yours, or one if you could not land an ETB. Because at a certain point, it's like, why do we get the ETBs? We really get them for the promos. I don't know a lot of people that get them for the card sleeves, but I always like to take one out and put it in my promo binder. And then I also like to have one that I keep sealed. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I think in 20 years, somebody's going to want it, right? You get the ETB for the dice. So I have one of the Team Rocket 10s actually is where I store. I think I've opened like maybe 6 Team Rocket 10s. One of them is nothing but dice. It's just dice from all the Scarlet Violet ETBs. One of them is nothing but coins from, you know, promo packs and stuff that have a coin. And then in an empty ETB box, I have one of them that has all the sleeves from stuff. You know what's crazy is, like, I never really see anybody selling the sleeves. And then at the card show today, while I'm digging through a dollar bin trying to pick out promo cards from Scarlet Violet, he was selling sleeves, packs of sleeves from the ETBs, $3 or 2 for $5. And while I'm standing there digging through a single row of promo cards, 2 different people came up and bought sleeves. So it got me thinking, like, wow, maybe there is a market for sleeves. I don't know. Maybe I should actually do something with them because I'm not using them. All right. Last pack magic on the Destined Rivals, the 5th pack of the day. We already pulled the Greedent. One of each in her binder. Believe it or not, that is one thing I did think about doing. So I need a transition from where the regular master set ends. It almost always ends somewhere randomly on the page, right? I need to fill out the rest of that page with something before I start the variants at the end of the master set binder when I'm working towards a grandmaster set. So sometimes, like, people will use the trainer cards, like the tip cards. I was thinking of maybe filling it out with sleeves from the ETB. The only one that would be different is Mega, for example, has 2 ETBs. So I'd have to do sleeves from each. Sleeves? Yeah. Well, let me know. Let me know if you need some. The old sandwich. This looks remarkably similar to a sandwich I had yesterday. I wasn't feeling that great yesterday, and all I wanted was a big ass bready sub of some sort. And I went and got an Italian sub, and I mean, it looked very similar. Would you guys, what is this? Is this bacon? Penny sleeves for all the shiny things. Yep. Ooh. Arboliva. Look. Just a whole bunch of olives. That's what's going on here. Looks like olives. It is olives. That's what we're doing. So I got the sandwich. I got some olives. We're just nothing but food. Where do they get bacon from? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, in their universe, I mean, what would bacon come from? Which Pokemon would provide bacon? Somebody asked the question in PKM the other day around Thanksgiving. Who, if we're thinking about, like, Thanksgiving, and it's common to cook a turkey, right? Which Pokemon would be the bird? Oh, that's right. You're right, Sharif. Lechonk would definitely provide the bacon. I don't know why that didn't come to mind. But what Pokemon would be the bird? Ho-Oh? Somebody else said, I think Unpheasant. Pidgey. Could be a number of them. Ho-Oh seems a little... I feel like that's a muscular... A little muscular bird. I don't know. You want like a chonky bird, a nice fat bird for your Thanksgiving. Let's see. Did Mega first, so we'll do Phantasmal on the next one. Hey, everything's a pet. But it could be food. Again, this is hypothetical. We're not asking you guys to eat Lechonk. Would never do that. Lechonk is too cute. But just making up scenarios here. I'm trying to think. I don't know who. I mean, Ho-Oh always looks so trim and fit. I can't imagine eating Ho-Oh. That'd be like very lean meat. It's like same with Moultries. I love that this is an actual discussion. Now I'm genuinely curious. Would anybody eat Psyduck? I mean, duck is really popular. People make. Have you guys ever heard of a turducken? I don't know if that's just something that people in the US do, but does anybody know what a turducken is? Madden. Ooh. You put a duck. Yes, actually, it's a little bit more than that. It's like you basically cook a duck inside of a chicken, inside of a turkey. I don't know the actual order, but the phrase for it is turducken. And if that doesn't just scream United States of America, I don't know what does. On top of that, a lot of people deep fry them. So they will literally use a deep fryer to cook a turducken, which is just 3 birds stuffed inside of each other like human centipede. Insane, to say the least. But, you know, I'm not here to judge. Yes, I am. I'm secretly judging. But absolutely insane work. Never had turkey, but you've had duck and chicken. Duck is the best. So duck is generally considered a little more like what they call gamey. I do like duck. I don't make it a point to eat duck. I don't think I can think of any like duck dishes or anything like that. But I was in Indiana one time for an event, and there was a food truck outside, and the food truck was owned and operated by a guy who used to be a chef at a Michelin star restaurant. And he had duck tacos, and I shit you not, the place, the state that it was in was it's about a 3-hour drive from where I'm at. Can't tell you the number of times I thought about driving back just to eat duck tacos from a food truck because they were that good. It skewed my perception and made me think that I love duck, and I think really I just loved his tacos. Yeah, duck is something that I feel like it takes a fancy restaurant, right? Because you have to really know what the hell you're doing to make duck not taste like a random bird that you snagged out of a pond behind your house. Duck buns at the local. Oh, okay, duck buns. Is that kind of like a basic, like a dumpling kind of thing? I don't know what a duck bun is, but it sounds like it could be a dumpling. Yeah, I think it is common to have duck for Christmas too. Now that you say that, it does. It's not common in my house because number one, my wife's a vegetarian, and you know, we don't need several different meats for Christmas around here. We do like a ham. Vegetarian too. All right. Giveaway starting. Let me get through this pack, and then we'll do the giveaway for that Alakazam sealed promo. Remember, if you have not entered, you can type !Melty in the chat, which will enter you. Ooh. Still have yet to pull the IR. Bow buns. Maybe USA just treats their meat to oblivion for duck. It could be. Never had gamey duck. It could absolutely be a US thing. I do not dispute that. Oh, guys, I forgot. I also picked up. So when I showed you the stack of cards earlier, I actually held 3 out to the side because I wanted to show you these specifically. This was It's one that's just one of my favorite Goldengos. I've wanted it forever. You guys probably don't know the story of how my nickname became Money when I was a child, but I've always used money for everything, like my emails and my handles and stuff like that, and Melty Money. I'll explain where that came from if you care at all, but Money has always been a constant nickname of mine since I was a kid. And so I love this damn Goldengo. This was one of the cards I was looking for today at the card show, and I was able to make a good deal on it. I picked up a couple things from this vendor, and he had this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna need that too. Deer is amazing. I will say that the first time I had deer, I was young. I was probably like 12, and my brother's like, do you want some deer? And I absolutely not. I do not want a deer. I do not want to eat deer. I see these things roaming around near my house. Like, no, I don't want you to go. I know that you've killed this deer. I know that it had fur and blood, and I have to rely on you to properly, tear apart this deer and cook it. I was like, I do not want a deer. So fast forward a couple weeks, I'm over his house. I'm about to watch his place when he goes on a vacation, and he's like, oh, do you want a steak? Absolutely, I want a steak, because I know that he wasn't like, clubbing a deer and having to take the fur off and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I want a steak. And so he cooks me a steak and gives it to me, and he's like, how was that? I'm like, incredible, thank you, love that. It was deer. And so he tricked me. I've used that trick on my own kids. Do you want insert thing that they like? And then they try it, they like it, and then I tell them it's something they don't like, because they choose what they do and don't like based on just, I don't know, sometimes a YouTube video. My daughter's like, ugh, broccoli. I'm like, you've never even had broccoli. Yeah, and I have no problem with hunting. I am not a vegetarian, and my wife's not even vegetarian for like a social or like stance on anything. She used to eat chicken, and I think turkey. Like, I used to cook chicken for just about every meal, and she would eat that. And just too many bad experiences getting chicken that was either chewy or gristle or anything like that. It just turned her off. She physically has a reaction to it, right? And cannot process. She's like, oh, I'm eating a dead thing. Like, it's a psychological thing for her. It's not even like an animal rights thing. But let me show you these two cards, and then I'll push the button on the giveaway. So I got this one, Surging Sparks Pickup, a big one for the set. Looks good. Looks nice and centered too, even though it's just a binder card. Like, I always try to pick a centered one, and I got the hyper rare Pikachu. I could not make a deal on the ultra rare, which is essentially this exact same card, just without all the gold, but same art. I couldn't make a deal on it. The guy, a different vendor, had it, and he had it priced $7 too high. And I was like, yo, I want that card. And I got 2 promo cards from him too. So I was making a deal on 3 cards. 2 of them were priced pretty good. One of them, the Pikachu, was priced like $7 too high, and it's not that expensive of a card. So to be $7 too high is like 30 to 40% overpriced. And I called it to his attention and said, hey, these 2 are priced pretty good. I'll actually take them at what you got this priced, but this Pika is too high. Can you look at that? I assumed it was an oversight, and they just maybe priced it when it was a little up, and now it's down. And he's like, oh, I'm just working the booth for the guy. I can't really mess with his prices too much. And I'm like, I said, yeah, but that's not the right price for that card. I mean, you're like $7 too high. I'm just saying, can you come down to market? I'm not even trying to like price you under, because a lot of times when you pick up, I don't know if you guys go to card shows, but when you pick up cards, especially like multiple, it's really easy to knock a couple bucks off every card. You're spending 100, 150 bucks there. They're fine dropping from 150, which is like true market for the cards or whatever. They're fine if you say we take 140 cash. That's saving you $10. Likelihood is they pulled them from packs, $5 packs, so they're still making a ton, and everybody's happy. Especially because when they pick up cards from people, they're only going to give you 70 to 85%. So they're making money regardless. They have wiggle room. This dude would not come down. I mean, he had the card priced and just would not come down. And I'm like, okay, we put that one back. I still picked up the other two because we needed them, but I don't need it that bad to overpay for it. Deli, your luck continues. So you won the sealed promo. Did it? Listen, did you not win a sealed promo on the last one? I'm drawing a blank. You won a booster bundle and a sealed promo, right? Pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. Oh, the SI. Yeah, you won an SIR and a booster bundle. Oh, gonna need a different team bag for this guy. That's not the right one. You guys see I had pants on today? Because I had shorts on last time, and I think it was Veggie that was giving me shit for my booty shorts. One for your binder and keep one sealed. Precisely. That's exactly what I do. I'm just going to put deli on this. I don't need to. Yeah, veggie beast. Yep. For sure. Pop back in. Always good to see you, Pokey. To answer your question, Sankey, there's definitely a market for sealed promos. Right now, I don't think it really matters. I'm guessing at some point it will matter. If you look at sealed promo cards from the early 2000s, for example, I don't think a lot of people had the foresight, right, to keep things sealed, sealed booster boxes, ETBs, even packs. Like, it's so commonplace nowadays that I don't believe the whole sealed aspect of things like this is really going to do much. I'm just doing it because I open a lot of ETBs, and if I have enough to keep one sealed and put it in the binder, because I am absolutely a binder. I'm a binder slut. I love seeing my cards in binders. I don't know where I draw the line, but I like to keep them in binders. And for that reason, I put the first one in a binder. And then the second one, if I get one, or I don't give it away or something, I keep it sealed. I did the same thing. I don't know if you guys opened any of the prismatic surprise boxes, but those came with four or five prismatic packs, and then they come with a promo card. It's a sealed promo. There's 9 total evolution promos in there, like Flareon, Jolteon, like all the normal ones. I am trying to collect 2 sets of those. One I am keeping sealed. What's up, Global? One I'm keeping sealed, and the other I'm putting in my binder, because I say putting in my binder. Am I really going to Grandmaster Prismatic? Probably not. The thought of even having to master Prismatic makes me dry heave a little bit. So, probably not going to Grandmaster that. It is a long shot. So, I don't know if you were in here, Ryan, when I said this earlier, but I'm going to open some Destined Rivals for a video this week for my binder build video. Next Saturday, I'm going to stream and open Destin Rivals because I'm going to try and make some damn progress on that set now that I have a butt ton of packs. The stream the weekend after, I am going to open Prismatic. Let's do some quick math. I have 11 or 12 Prismatic booster bundles. That's 6 packs a piece. It's about 60, 72 packs. I also have 3 Prismatic illustration collections. I want to say those have 4 packs. What other Prismatic do I have? I already did a video before and opened 5 surprise boxes. Okay, so I have somewhere in the tune of 72 packs of Prismatic, give or take. So not the stream coming up next Saturday, but 2 Saturdays, I'm going to open Prismatic. And let me see where I'm actually at with Prismatic, because I like I said, I've opened some stuff. Not a ton, but I've opened some stuff. And I tracked it. I've got 110 cards entered. So if I go to need and I say show all missing, I need 172. The Master Balls are what's going to kill me. It's not even the Pokeballs. It's the Master Balls that are going to kill me. What's the expensive one? Other than the damn Umbreon. Okay, see, these sets have such a huge drop off. $1,000 roll all the way down to 326. Everything is, I feel like everything is on the table. The Umbreon, if I don't pull the Umbreon, I actually don't know how I'm going to get that. There is no part of me, nothing, no part of me is ever going to pay $1,000 for a single card. Now, if I hit some duplicates and I can trade and get that down, that's fine. I'll trade a duplicate, $500 card. That's fine. If you need Master Balls, you have a bunch. Deli. Let me go here right now. Let me see. Let me hit refresh. Should have a friend request. Look at this. I got one from Stanky. Deli. We need to, after my next stream, excuse me, not my next stream, after the Prismatic stream, we need to do some trading. Because I absolutely believe that I'm going to need your services. Global, you said for you it's Journey Together. I know you just got in here. Just finished Journey Together today. These 2 cards sitting in the back of the stream were my final 2 cards I needed. Found this one first. And I was kind of up against the clock because I knew I needed to go. I checked one more vendor on my way out and he had this. And so literally like the second vendor I went to, I think, maybe third, had this Hops Zacian. And the last vendor I went to had this. And then everything in between was like, dude, I love the dollar bins when it comes to like promos. Here, I'll go through these real quick because I didn't go through, I showed you the stack of them earlier, but I didn't actually go through these and show you like what I picked up. If I can do this without knocking stuff over. All right, here you go. Promo. Another promo. And a lot of these promos were like $2 promos. And I got them all at $1. Plus I offered, I'm going to take this huge chunk and I asked for a couple dollars off that and I did. So we did great on the promos today. Another promo, Miradon. Sorry, there's a little bit of a reflection because these are in the top loaders. It's normally why I take them out of the top loaders. Now there was this. So that's not the price I paid for it. That's what they had it marked at. This was one of my Surging Sparks chases today because I'm trying to knock out some of the cards that were in that mid, you know, $20 to $45 range. Got another promo, Alakazam. What's that? Another promo. Great Tusk promo with the Ancient stamp. I don't know what's going on there. I think that came off of something else, but you know what it is. It's the one from the Zapdos 151 box. That box that was like $20 that everybody's reselling for $1 million. Another Surging Sparks pickup, full art. And then other stack. Surging Sparks, little 50-cent card. Kyurem. I had to get this. I think, I can't remember. They had whatever, they didn't have that $9. I don't know what they had this marked at, but it was about half of what it should be, so had to snag this. I am kind of loosely working on Obsidian at the moment as well. This might be one of my favorite Ice Cube. I made a bunch of recent progress on Obsidian, so I've been starting to kind of look at some of these. Yeah, good luck on finding 151. I've only found 151 in the wild 2 times ever, and it was 2 separate vending machine purchases. Here we go. Also, you know, from time to time, I will pick up other cards, other full arts, even though I'm not grinding hard on that set yet. This is an example of that. Same with this $2 card. Sometimes you need to like add in some of these like $2 cards in order to like make a good deal. Because again, if I take, you can see these were all priced by the same guy. Like it's the same vendor that sold me this little stack right here. So if I add on a bunch of $2 cards and I'm up to say their asking price for the little stack of cards is, we'll call it $40. It's so much easier to like haggle down if it's a whole bunch of cards, because you're picking up a bunch of stuff. Nobody is usually at the card shows looking for like $2 cards, except for me. In my area, it's like so slab heavy and like really big cards. And for whatever reason, I did not have this Eevee. I have the stamped version, but I don't have the regular, so I grabbed that. Picked up a couple, a couple older cards as well. Sylveon, Leafeon, stuff I'm doing for a different little binder project. Another Paradox Rift. So yeah, that was my big pickups today, along with the 3 I showed you earlier with the Pikachu. All right, let's stop yapping. Open some more cards. Lucky Walmart last night ended up getting 4 Pokeball tins. I usually only get packs from Dollar General. Dollar General right now has been restocking prismatic ETBs for $40. You got the play stamp. Oh, is that another one of the, is that one of the Series 7? Or which play stamp is it? Which set is it? A, yeah, you know I do. You know I'm so excited when we do that trade. I know you said let's wait till after the holidays, but I'm so excited for that trade. I still gotta find some good stuff to send you. I have time now though. Meloetta. Very nice. We pulled a Shane, welcome in. We pulled a Sharpedo for somebody on the last stream. That was one of the giveaways. Let's get a little peek. Oh, we got an ultra rare, guys. I don't even recognize that border color. Oh, we pulled this on the last one too. It's the Ignite Energy card. Ignition Energy, rather. Pulled this on the last one. Anything better than a common is good around here. We're making some progress today, actually. Let's see. Sorry for hitting the camera. Keep doing that. Yes, PFL. Trying to keep these semi organized over here. My stacks, you can't really see it. If I move me for a second, let's do this. See these stacks over here? I'm trying to keep my stacks by set because that's just one less thing that I have to sort after this. It's a good playable one. Do you have it? Does it go in the trade box I send you in January? Piplup for me is going to be a good omen. It makes me feel good about this pack because the very first pack I opened had a Piplup full art. So now when I see his happy little expression, he's saying, let's go. We're going to open. We're going to get something good. After we just got a full art, that ignition energy, I don't know. But we going to see. All right, here we go. Carvana. I told you what this reminds me of. Reminds me of Carvana, like the car shopping website. Okay. Is it just the border back there? Or is it something real? Is it just the border? Oh. It's 100% your Clovers that's doing this for me. Because what are the chances that I pull this right after another full art? Oh, wait, what am I doing? It was a single. I got so tricked. I was thinking it was 2 silver stars. I psyched myself up for nothing. For a regular holo rare. Why did I think that was 2 silver stars? Probably because I have bad eyesight. Hey, appreciate that. Shane, thank you for the follow. I psyched myself up. Oh man, I thought for sure we had an ultra rare sitting there. I disappointed myself just now. I need a moment. I need a moment after that. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm not sad. I like Toxtricity. And if it were the first time opening this set, I'd be super stoked. It's also, to be honest, it's not bad art at all. But when you think you have something better than you do, that's what's got me. It hurts me. All right, let me see. Let me switch over to need. This is what we're looking for. Oh, I'm gonna make a short about this card, this Wiggly. Just know we got it last night. More than anything, what I would love to see today, because again, we have to speak it into existence, right? I can't pull this damn Ambipom to save my life. And I want it so bad. But I have so much of this Phantasmal to open still. Like, I still am hopeful that I'll pull it because it's not a super expensive card because it's fairly common. So I want to pull it. I would be excited to pull that today for sure. Love the art. Obviously, I'll take the Dawn. I'll take the Gold Zard. I'll take this unfortunate Sacred Charm that I can't tell you what it reminds me of because I'm trying to keep it PG. Just know that that looks crazy to me. Shane, what did you get you got the Ambipom from the UPC? Are you rubbing it in that you got a card that I have not yet got? Okay. Well, I'm glad that you got it. I think it's a beautiful card. Obviously, we'd love to pull the Zard here. I have a best friend who I grew up with. He's my oldest friend that I have, not from an age perspective, but from a length of time. We have known each other since we were 13. We grew up a street away from each other. He's still my best friend to this day. He doesn't know shit about Pokemon. He plays Magic the Gathering. Oh, no, it's fine if you troll me. I'd rub it in because I'm stressing trying to find this $2.56 card. And I'm overlooking. I've pulled such better cards. I've pulled. I actually haven't pulled such better cards. Who am I kidding? We're talking about Phantasmal, not Mega. I've pulled the Meowth, which that card and the Piplup, phenomenal. But anyway, he doesn't know shit about Pokemon. He's a Magic the Gathering guy. And oh yeah, Dugong is very cute. Well, he buys Pokemon. He usually asks me for my opinion because he buys it for his nephew. And he bought his nephew some Pokemon. And this is the second time this happened. He bought him some Black Bolt, White Flare. I think Black Bolt is the one that has the Zekrom, the Black Zekrom, right? The kid who's under 10 pulls the Zekrom. He's through the roof, right? He just bought him some Phantasmal because I was like, hey, yeah, I do have a couple extras. I have a couple dupes in this set. And I have another Ignition Energy that we got today. He pulled the Zard, like the SIR Zard. This kid has insane luck. But that, you know what? I'm not mad about that. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, pretend I'm mad. I'm not mad at all. He has insane luck. I hope that keeps up forever, especially for a kid. For a kid to pull these, like, what better feeling? Yeah, kids and our significant others. I think we've established that everybody, unless if we're trying to pull them for ourselves, not. In fact, this Wigglytuff, when I put this short up, and I'll try to put it up maybe even today. If not, I'll put this short up tomorrow. When you see, I didn't pull the short. I didn't pull the Wiggly. I was at the bar last night with Grandpa, and we decided to let one of our friends open a pack. I'll explain in the short. He pulled the damn Wiggly, which is cool. It's still mine. Poke Karma. That's right, because they haven't put negative things into the world yet, so they have all the good luck. Speaking of good luck, let's see if we can get some good luck. 3 packs. I think what we'll do. This was my first set of Phantasmal today. The timer is live. One of these packs. I'll set the middle pack aside. Middle pack is going to be for somebody in chat. These 2 will be for me. Gonna buy the Meowth in German. You know, I didn't have as much time. I had it on my agenda today to look for cards that I really like. You know, who cares what you like? Cards that I really like that were also Gen 1, that were also foreign language. What's up, Pokey? Welcome in. And my goal was to try and get you something that was like a card art that I really liked, but then get it for you, you know, a Gen 1 in a different language. Because I woke up late and because I was going to come back and stream, I only stayed at the card show for like an hour and 20 minutes maybe. And there's 2 buildings. I only went to 1 building. It was also extremely funky in there. And that's not a dig on the people. I don't think it was people funk. I think it is a building on the fairgrounds where they also do animal stuff. So pretty sure there were some barn animals in there very recently because it was funky. And I could only imagine how bad it would smell in the summer. I don't remember it being quite that funky in the summer card shows. But today, it's like 20 degrees outside. So the funk you would think would be contained, but heated up funk. Yes, dumpster fire would be putting it lightly, probably. And I have a buddy that I was going to meet there today. He was picking up magic cards. He sent me a text beforehand and said, it's very Pokemon heavy today, less magic, good luck, I'm leaving, it smells like shit in here. So I was prepared. I was 9 minutes away when he sent that. He wouldn't even wait on me. The funk was too bad. It was pushing him out. But I did get to run into an old friend that I used to work with that I haven't seen in 3 to 4 years. And the moment I saw him, I was like, oh, I ran over to him. It was a guy named Hayden. I told him I was streaming today. I don't know if he's going to pop in, but guy named Hayden. And it was really cool to see him. Korean cards are quite affordable. Hey, we're getting close. Ghastly. I'm just like permanently haunted from all of the double rare Mamoswine I pulled in Journey to, I think it was Journey Together. I have like, I think I have 5 or 10, and I have given them to every child that is in my vicinity, from my daughter to the neighbor to anybody who wants a Mamoswine can get a Mamoswine. So I just don't even like to see. Well, okay. Mamoswine with a stamp, that's different. But that specific double rare, man, I cannot. You guys know that I'm done with Journey Together. I was also done with it a couple weeks ago, like when I put up that short series, when I was opening my last 6 packs and then being done forever. Tell me why every freaking box that has come out recently that I want to open, every box from the Venusaur, the Hydreigon, you can't see them. Well, maybe you can see them. I got the Mega Venusaur here. I got the Hydreigon. I'll show you the other ones in a minute. Every single one has at least 2 to 4 Journey Together packs. The Pokeball has Journey Together. Everything has Journey Together. So I say I'm done, and then it's forcing me to open them. We got a double rare back there. Oh. Somebody in PKMN is doing like a whole binder, I feel like, of this Pokemon. Can't remember who that was. Let me show you guys all. I have so many boxes to open. I gotta show you guys this stuff. You'll understand. Sometimes like creating videos is very overwhelming. It's ebbs and flows, right? Like when it was hard to find stuff, it was very easy to make videos because I only had a very small amount and I was making a video on it. Now that I can find stuff, I'll have to check if I have Kabuto. Hey, you know, Shane, I don't think you were in here. I'll give you the speech here in a minute, but here, let me do this. Let me put this in the chat. So, right there, that is how you can get. You join me on PKMN. We can look at each other's sets. I can look at what you need for your set if you track your stuff on there. I'll be happy. I love helping people out. I love sending commons, reverse hollows, small hits. I love it. It's like one of my favorite things because people do it for me and I want to be able to do that for people. So add me on there as a friend. Let's do some swapping. Make some lists. You got wish lists, things like that. Make it. That spans all sets. Just make a list. Let people and send it around. See if people have stuff. It's a very great community. Very active in Discord if you're a Discord user as well. But let me show you some of these boxes. Hold on, let me back this camera up. All right. So you already saw the Mega Venusaur that just came out yesterday. you saw the Hydreigon and Dragapult. That came out a little while ago. I've just been very slow about making a video on it. Right here, right next to me, I have all of the boxes that I need to shoot a video on. You guys ready? We have a Mabalstiff. I've never opened one of these because I only had one and I was keeping it sealed. And then the other day I found one randomly at Walmart. I don't know why they restocked them because it's old. It's from like 2024, but they did. And so I was like, oh, cool. I bought a new one, swapped it out because this one is, I don't know if you can tell, it's got some damage. So I said, I'll open this one. So I got to do a video on this. I've got the Kangaskhan that came out yesterday. So you got the Venusaur, got the Kangaskhan. I've got the double box from Target from Black Friday. The Archaludon and Reshiram double box. They just 2 EX boxes that they cellophane together. But they actually put out 2. Kyurem or Black Kyurem Melmetal. So I got that one. And then I got the 2 up here. That's an absurd amount of boxes that I need to make videos on. And it's like weirdly overwhelming that I have so many videos to create. I'm thankful that I have stuff that I feel inspired to create on. There is a Snorlax box. I have that too. One second, friends. Because, yeah, I did get the Walmart boxes, too. I got the Snorlax and Blissey, and the Greninja and Kingdra. We have so many damn boxes. Jesus, I found more. Obviously, we got the chest to open. Let us not forget about the premium collection. Another prismatic. So again, we're over 80 packs now. And then one of the coolest old pickups that I just recently caught a restock of. Are you kidding me? And while I was in there, I just found another box. This was an Amazon exclusive for Friday. This one came out Friday. So I've got like 10 damn boxes to open. An insane amount of boxes. And again, overwhelming. All right. So let me get these off to the side here. This was the pack back here. That was the Gibby pack. And if you're just tuning in, we are doing the giveaway packs a little differently. I will open them so we can all see what we got. And then I'll let you choose. If there's nothing in here, no hits. I don't have to send it. I'll let you choose. I mean, you could save me some shipping. If you want just the hits, it's easier to ship that because I can ship it in a plain envelope with some rigid packaging versus having to use a bubble mailer for a single pack. So we're going to open this. Let me push the button here so it selects a person. Ryan Tran, let's see. I got a question for you, Ryan. Did you actually have me send your last stuff? I know I opened it on stream, but did I send your stuff? Let me look real quick. Let's see. Yeah, global. Yeah, you might want to send it again. I did not see anything come through for you. Let me double check. Let me check my spam stuff as well. So I want to make sure. Yeah, bud, I'm not seeing it in there. Just make sure you got the right email. I just pasted it in the chat. But without further ado, we're gonna push the button. Ryan, optimal timing, because it looks like you won this pack too. Ryan, what all have you won? I think I don't remember. I don't have to remember. I still have your package right here. That's how I knew that you still had stuff. Oh, yeah. All right, Ryan. Well, the good news is, Ryan, I will save on shipping because you know what I'm going to do is put your other package and this package together. All right. I'm such a nimble stan. I swear to God that the new full art and Phantasmal has made me appreciate Nimble everywhere. Nimble wasn't even like on my radar as like a Pokemon that I liked until that Nakamura illustration in Phantasmal. And now I'm like obsessed with Nimble. Oh, creamy. All right. Should we peek? Ho-ho! Damn! Look what we got. Are you kidding? And a rush room. Unbelievable. Super cool. I like to hear that. I like even more that it's one you're missing. You know, I'm missing that one too. Awesome. Very, very cool. Ryan, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to, I mean, I have to, yeah, I'm gonna ship all this stuff, including this stuff here, because what else am I gonna do with it? And it all goes in the same package anyway. So let me grab your other one. It's just a big, yes, yeah, a big one. Unbelievable. You want a recap of, you also got the hair cross, and then got your other stuff in the middle. Let's put these cards in the middle. Let's put, oh, there's one more here. Let's put that together. Put it all back in the team bag. And I didn't have to hand write anything. And you get a beautiful drawing. Yeah, no doubt. Listen, apparently I need some of that Ryan luck. Unbelievable. Let me open this pack now and not get anything because Ryan just stole it. Nah. What's up, Nimble? Hello. I was just talking about you. Was this not, am I losing it? Was this not the first two cards? Am I tripping? Was this not the first two cards? I don't know. Definitely didn't see a sand dial in the last one, so. I think I'm losing it. Ooh, I might see something peeking out back there. Looks like a double rare. What do we think it is? Probably the best of all the double rares. Oh. All right. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you for leaving this for me. I appreciate you. Super cool. All right. Let me check something here. No, that's not what I want. You know what I noticed this morning, and this is something I haven't said anything about yet on stream, but I'm very appreciative of, is we've broken a new milestone as far as like subscribers. I'm up to 200, which I feel like it took me a lot of months to get to 100, and to get from 100 to 200 was a way shorter time. And I love that, especially because a couple things. One, I'm trying to do this 100% organically. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know how the algorithm works or any of that stuff. I know that liking the stream helps me out. So if you guys have not, press the like button. And again, I don't know. I just like making stuff. I've always liked making videos and stuff like that. So I just do it. But I did notice last night, somebody called to my attention that I was at like 201 subscribers. And I was like, what? Like, how did I miss that? So I'm very appreciative. And it's a strong 200 because you guys that comment and that come and stream and stuff like that, you're very engaged. It makes it very fun to sit here and share this. So it's me expressing my appreciation for you guys. Let's see. I want to open the next product. I want to see what are we going to open here. Doing live control room. What kind of tools do they give me? I can start a poll. Here's what I'm gonna start a poll. I've never done this yet. And TV. Let's see. So again, never did a poll before, so I'm going to start a poll and see how it works because I don't really know. There should be a poll popping up, and you guys can choose what I open next. Phantasmal Flames ETB. Mega Latias box with the lenticular card. See ya, Sharif. Or I'll get into the 3-pack blisters with the promos and the other check lane blisters and stuff. Everything's about the same. About the same. Excuse me. Same amount of packs. Just curious what I should open. All right, it actually looks like everyone has answered. So I'm going to end the poll, and that's where we ended. We're doing Phantasmal Flames ETB next. Well, the poll option is cool. Didn't know that was a thing. And I just happen to have a Phantasmal ETB right here. And after Grandpa pulled the gold from the other Mega, I'm about to be stingy and never give these things away. I don't know. I gotta be honest. I never even really looked. So I use OBS to stream. And OBS doesn't have every feature YouTube Studio, whatever it's called, YouTube Live Studio. So they have their own like page where you can drive certain things from there. I don't even know. Let me look. I don't know if I can start the poll from OBS. Don't know. I don't know if I can start from it. I mean, I'm sure I could frame it in. I'm sure I could do something to make it happen, but didn't really look into it. I noticed it was on YouTube though, so I was like, oh, let me pull that up and do it. Hey, Zardy. All right. Very cool. So we got, these are the 2 coins from today. Speaking of sleeves, sleeved up. Nice dice. Oh my god, my room is such a mess. Like every time I do one of these streams and you see me just like rip a pack and just like throw it over here or back here. I've taken pictures before. It's chaos. Another beautiful Char Cadet. We're gonna set this baby off to the side for a moment. You already know what's coming with that. But first, packs. All right. How many Nimbles are we going to see today? Is it one of those things where I'm just more aware of Nimble now, so I see them when they come up 100% of the time, versus I probably ignored them before. I probably saw them just as much, but I'm just more aware because I like Nimble, so I'm seeing it. It's like when you buy a car and all of a sudden you see that car everywhere. I should jokingly make a Nimble binder if I keep opening packs of Phantasmal. Damn, I could do that. I could do all the Nimbles in the set and just do as many as I can. Just an absurd amount of Nimbles. Or I could do it the right way and actually start collecting Nimbles from other sets and do a Nimble binder. There's no way I'm crazy, right? I'm a Nimble and a Piloswine, like, back. Is that not what I just pulled? Was that Ryan Transpack? I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. I swear I'm having deja vu. Nimble Pages makes sense because he's an N. You know what I really love? Which set recently has the Durant full art with the green background? Is that Surging Sparks? Maybe it doesn't have a green background. I think I'm making that up. There's one that I think has like a brown background, but Durant specifically, there's a full art that I really need. I just can't remember what set it's from. I don't know. We'll call him a buggy boy. Nimble is a buggy boy. Nimbug. All right, I needed to zoom in a little bit on that because last time I fell for I thought it was 2 stars and it was only 1. So this one is, can I get a confirmation in the chat that that is actually 2 stars? I can't be disappointed again. We got an actual ultra rare back there. And it's Lopunny. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love the name Spiky Hopper. Although Gale Thrust, questionable. Nimble really is bringing the luck. Every time Nimble's popping up, we're having good luck. Thank you for your excitement, Deli. So, Deli, I got a question for you because I think you said in chat earlier today you're going to make a video. So the booster bundle that you won, you're going to do a video and open it. Are you doing that as a live stream, or are you doing that as just a video? And is that, because I can't remember because I have a bad memory, is that YouTube on the same channel that you're posting? What is going on? Okay, first things first, let's look back through here and at least find the Nimbles that I still own, because I think at least one Nimble was going out today. Okay, so definitely another. It must have been in Ryan's pack, but we're sitting at a very modest 3 nimbles right now. A live stream. And when is that live stream? If, say, somebody in chat or me wanted to come and hang out while you do that. Preparing to do a, I'm guessing that small stream right now. So you're going to do it now? All right, let me get. Oh. Okay. Love Sea Viper. So I want to tell you guys a story after this pack. I know I've told a million stories, but I want to tell you a story about my friend who's a very good artist. I want to show you some of his art and tell you about a project. I was trying to do your package with the rest, but mail hasn't ran yet. Oh. So are you just waiting on the other stuff to come in? Ooh, we got double rare back there. Waiting until my stream ended. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we can all pop over. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Did I not pull that one too? That must have been last stream. I was pretty confident. But I was wrong. But that's okay. Little Zardy boy. I think what I'm going to do with this one actually is give it to the neighbor kid. Because I do know I already have this. So this is going to be a really good one for him. Yeah, Zard is like, he's like the, even more than Pikachu. Actually, no, I think Pikachu is probably like the marquee Pokemon. But Zard is probably a close second. I mean, you don't even have to like Pokemon to know who Pikachu and Charizard is, right? And I think he's really going to like this. So he's 8. I think he's going to love that card. So I want to give my neighbor kid that card. Yeah, from a stylistic perspective, it's not my favorite. I mean, even, I gotta be honest, like all the mega cards where they do like the pink to green, I love a good vibrant card. Something is so appealing to me though about all the muted color cards. So, you know, it's not a card that I would be chasing. But I think for a kid, a little 8-year-old boy who loves Pokemon, to get a Charizard from the new set, I think he'll like it. So I got a chance to do something nice. I'm gonna do it. Let me set my Nimbles aside. I'm gonna start keeping the Nimbles separate. Just see what we end with. So give me 1 second here. What is happening? Can't type. All right. Just gotta look something up real quick. One of the kids I met this week fell in love with my Qfint IR. It was adorable. The mailman is pulling up now. I like it. All right. I'm going to get your stream ready because guess what I'm going to do? So you're waiting to stream until after I'm done. Okay, well, I'm not going to go too crazy. I got a few more things to open. I'm going to shut up and start opening some things here. But I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you get. I'm very excited about that. I swear, I always say it, but it's one of my favorite parts. All right. Let me minimize this. Let me pop some packs. And while we're at it, why don't we start the giveaway for this? Does that seem like a good plan? I think it does. I think it sounds like a fantastic plan. Oh yeah, I know. I had only planned to stream for like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we've already crossed that 2-hour mark, and I'm just blabbing because I like hanging out and chatting. My daughter is visiting with Santa right now. We have one of the neighbors who dresses up as Santa every year, and then like in one of the common areas of the neighborhood, there's like trees and stuff. They set up like a cool little bench and blah blah blah. So she is visiting with Santa right now, and she took a list with her. I know she wants some things. Want the full art of Dugong too. Hunter, Punk Helmet. We pulled the full art last stream of Punk Helmet. Wouldn't that be insane? Listen, let me try and speak this one into existence. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm going with this? Got the regular, the reverse, and a full art Dugong in this set. Imagine if I pulled all three of those in one pack. It ain't in this pack. But this is another one I really like, and I would have loved to see, who is the artist on this one? Jerky. I would have loved to see Jerky take this concept and do a full art around this one, because I like these cards with like big blocked in color, a little less of a painting look, or a I don't know, just more like modern blocked in digital art. I do love that from time to time, actually a lot. And I would have liked to see this be a full art card and do something else with it. I'm not familiar with Jerky's work. I can't think of another card that Jerky has done. But to get back to, I said I was going to tell you a story. Give me a second here. All right, I want to show you guys that this is, let me get it up on the screen here. So this is one of my best friends. It's not the one I was telling you earlier from one of my longest friends, but this is one of my best friends. He was in my wedding. We've done a lot of traveling together. I actually hung out with him last night. He was an illustrationist, right? Like he drew comics and things like that. He was also a graffiti artist. He does a lot of giant, big murals. He's painted a lot of businesses, things like that. He also designed t-shirts for Go Media. When he worked for Go Media, he was also the guy who designed, if you're familiar with the older Call of Duty games, you used to have the option to go in and like layer different vectors and kind of make your own little player card in the old Call of Duty, like, you know, Xbox 360 and stuff like that. He made the vectors that you use to do that. So he designed the vectors that were in Call of Duty. He's also a tattoo artist. So some of you guys have asked me where I get tattooed. I actually get tattooed primarily from Dave. But this is some of his art. He does a lot of crazy stuff. Like here is a good example of a big pure mural he did. That's all spray paint, acrylic based spray paint. And he can do the same art on any medium. I mean, if it's there, it is in spray paint. Here it is in tattoo form. Here it is acrylic markers on Bristol board. You know, it doesn't matter. He does. Where's some, like here's his digital Procreate art using his own brush sets that he puts out. This was a flyer for a tattoo convention, Toledo tattoo convention, Toledo, Ohio. So this is one of my best friends, and his art is insane, right? One of the things he's doing right now is he's doing all of these 12 by 12 paintings of snakes and stuff. I'm absolutely obsessed with these, but you can see his art style, right? It's illustrative, it's bold. I have him working on something that I'm hoping that we can do, maybe even by the end of the year. So you guys know, like the Pokeball tins, right? Like these Pokeball tins. I initially had him taking my empty Pokeball tins and priming them and then doing his art style with various Gen 1 Pokemon on the Pokeballs. So can you, again, let me go full screen here for a minute. Can you imagine like Pokeballs like this, but completely illustrated with his style, his like bold vector style all over the Pokeball? So I would love to see, like, he's fantastic at snakes and things like that. I love when he does things with scales, dragons, all that good stuff. Yeah. So that is what I really want to see. And we're working on, the Pokeball is not going to work out. This aluminum is so thin that it dents way too easy. That wouldn't be good if somebody just simply dropped it. I don't want it then, I don't want it to break. But we're working on, and Grandpa is kind of helping me with this because me, Grandpa, and Dave are all really good friends in real life. We're working on getting a different product that's a Pokeball that he can put his art on, and then getting those out there to the world. Not from a mass-produced standpoint, but from a one-off. Like these things that he's doing right here, these snakes, these are one-off. It's an original piece of art. It's not a print. He does have prints like on his shop. He has murals, tattoos, more illustration. You can see some of his digital stuff, and he does a lot of prints as well. But that's not what I want to see. He's got shirts and stuff like that too. He designed stuff for me before, but what I want to see is original Pokeball creations and then get that out there to the world. I mean, definitely when we get these things, his art is not always cheap, right? You can imagine somebody that's as proficient and acclaimed as he is. He's got tons of awards from all over the world. I mean, from literally not even just in America. Like he's got some of the tattoo awards all across America, the top spots, best of show, all kinds of stuff. But then he's also got stuff from like London and Amsterdam and like all kinds of places. So I really want to get him more involved in this space and the Pokemon space, because I think his art lends itself, his style lends itself so well to a specific niche type of Pokemon. And he also played all the games and stuff like that. Brother is calling for me midnight from, oh yeah, I forget it's so late where you're at. I ate pizza twice yesterday. I make it a point to do that every Friday. I also have pizza tattooed on my leg. It says rest in pizza, and it's a skeleton hand holding a slice of pizza, reaching out from a grave. The license plate on my car is also pizza. So I fully support you closing out of my stream for pizza. There's nothing that I would like more than you to close down and go eat pizza. All right. Where are we at on the Givey here? We got 43 seconds. Make sure you get in if you're not in. 43 seconds. I'm going to run a pack real quick, and then we'll give that Charcadet away. Oh, there I go. The piles are already getting to the point where I'm knocking stuff over. All right. Mouse upside down. Back at it. Maybe I'll have Dave pop on here with me one day whenever we do the Pokeballs, because I'm going to try and see if I can't give away one of his originals. We'll have to wait until we grow the stream a bit, because that is an expensive one to give away. All right. See you guys in. We're going to get it going here. Good luck. Pushing the button. Kelly Sandville. I know you want some stuff last stream. So congratulations, Kelly. You are the proud owner of the Char Cadet. Let me scroll back up in the chat. Were you the one saying that? Was it you or Deli that was saying you would keep it sealed because you already have one or something? I can't remember. Awesome. Let me grab. You gotta keep these things. You gotta keep these things handy. I have 2 different size of these team bags because you never know when you're gonna need them. I'll show you the 2 sizes. Let me go full screen for this. See? So these are good, like when it's just a few cards. You can even get a top loader in there. And these are good when it's like the promos, because the extra cellophane at the top and bottom. And also if you have multiple things, like Ryan Tran's winnings from Ryan, you've won on 3 separate streams. The first one you said don't worry about it, put it in bulk. The second one we opened on stream. The third you won today. Someday we're gonna get those mailed out to you. I'm gonna have to check my email here and make sure that that actually came through this time. Kelly, let me get your name written down here. Bada bing. I should probably just, yeah, I'll seal it up. Congrats. Yeah, Global, your email came through. I got it. You got the, I remember you got the Zacian, and I think somebody else gifted you the Cosmo Holo cards from the blister. I believe that was maybe Zardy? Alright, let's get a few more packs open here. We got the Fire Breather full art last stream too, I remember that. Oop. All right. We're rapid fire opening a couple of these because I really want to open those blisters as well. Not sure even how many I got of them, but I got a couple. I've never seen that before. That was upside down in there. And there's a Rotom in the back. That makes me so sus. But everything I'm never worried about like resealing because everything I buy comes straight from the MJ holding box when they drop it off to Meijer or Walmart. But if that was something that happened like a pack I bought that was a loose pack, I would be extremely sus on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the right amount of cards. Which one of those, does anybody remember which one of those was upside down? I don't know which one that was. Unless I messed something up. Opening the pack. Had just a regular energy. I don't know. That was super weird. But I double check if I have this. Do I have this? Nope, but I do now. I'll get the rest of these tracked after. That's what it was. It was the super weird. Just trying to see if it had any misprint. Life the Machine. Have you guys ever had an upside down card in the middle of a pack before? Out of all the thousands that I've opened, I've never had that. I did have the upside down Mega Latias. Yeah, in the Latias box. The big lenticular card in my first box I did a video on that had an upside down package, but I've never had one in the middle of a pack before. So you've had it happen twice. Well, I guess good to know it can happen, because again, if I would have got that pack secondhand from anybody, I would have honestly thought that something shady was going on. That is why I only buy retail. Also need to, there's a full art by Brava in this set, I believe. Gonna need that. Hey, look, an Oddish. Oh wait, I think Ash is gone. Peek. Womp womp. Okay. So I guess I don't feel too bad. Yeah, that was my first time ever seeing that. What is he carrying? It's precious gems. One of the most normal, just one of those like normal Pokemon. You couldn't just call it dog. Had to give it a cool name. Another little Seviper. Ooh, got a double rare back there. Hey, that is the second one, I believe, which means, yep, there's another one. You guys remember what that means? When we pulled 2 in one stream. What it means is that we give that one away. I will set that off to the side for a moment. Get this last pack open. Then I'm gonna quickly bust through a couple blisters, call it a day. If I pulled 2 Charizards, I would still give one away. I can't express, like, I'm not in it for anything other than collecting myself. And if I can help people, because at the end of the day, what did the Charizard cost me if I pull it here? $4.50. What is it? I wouldn't care about giving that away. It's $4.50. I'm not going to worry about what the market value is. Same way I don't worry about the market value when I'm buying cards, because I don't buy market stuff. Mostly. Come on. Give me something good here. Nope. No last pack magic on that one. Alright. Kicking off the timer. And when knocking stuff over. I'm hitting that camera nonstop. When I said I had blisters open, I wasn't lying. So we got these two. It's got the Lycanroc Cosmo Hollow. So those of you that are collecting Journey Together, this is a variant that you can't pull from a pack. It's the Cosmo Hollow of the Lycanroc. So the Lycanroc, I think, only has a normal and a reverse. And then this is the Cosmo. And then this is the same thing for the same set, but is the Whale Lord Cosmo Hollow. And then they each have, I believe, a Mega pack. So do that one. And there's another one of these too, this Tyranitar. There's another one that goes with this, but I can't remember what it is. And I also don't have it, apparently. Wait, do I have it? What's this? Maybe I do have it. Oh yeah, I do have it. It's the Meowscarada. But you can see these are also Journey Together. Got the coin. So we're gonna do those 4. And then we got 2. We got the Psyduck, which is actually a Cosmo Hollow, but it's not for Scarlet Violet promos. It is Mega. And then we got its buddy. So that's number 8. I think this is 7. Yep, so number 7, number 8 promos. That's right. Boy is laid out. Kind of in a pose that you would normally see Snorlax. So let me get these open. Maybe. Man, I'm so bad at opening these. Where's my knife? Gotta do it without cutting any of the packs, though. All right. Pack. Promo. Let's get this out of here. Nope. Gotta take the back off first. May not need the knife. But if we do, it's there. Why do they make these? I feel like they glue these things on an abnormal amount. All right. Let me get these. Protect the foil. And then open these in a minute here. Let's crack these ones first. All right, get the knife out of here so I don't cut myself. All right, so what I'm gonna do actually, is we will do all three of these together as the old givey gives. Stopping by to drop a like and subscribe. Uncle, appreciate you. Thank you. We're just doing a little giveaway for a duplicate card pulled today. So we give all the dupes away. Then we got the Psyduck and Golduck promos. Cosmo Hollow promos, only found in the 3-pack blisters. I'm going to give a set of those away because we just opened the 3-pack blister and I'm opening the packs now. Chikorita. If you'd like to get in the giveaway, you can see in the top left corner what to type in the chat. Oh, we got a double rare. And it's a Gardevoir. Did we already pull a Gardevoir today? Do we have another card we can give away? I think we pulled. We did. Look at that. You know the rules. Duplicates go to you. You pulled that this morning, huh? Set that aside. Meg. What's the, so Stanky, what's the best card you've pulled from Meg so far? Spoink. Sabo. Toxicroak. Lily's determination. Also my determination. My determination to get a card that I need right here. Ooh. Alakazam was not it. I am done with the rare hollows. Mega Latias EX 2 weeks ago. Is that the... Is that like $160-ish? Is that the ultra rare? Is that what it is? Or SIR? Random pack that came with a mini binder from Dollar General. Damn it, I wish I could find. I've been to every Dollar General anywhere around me, and none of them have Pokemon. Can we do it? We got another double rare. Boop. You shitting me? Is this my new Mamos one? Is this the EX version of my Nimble? Which, if that doesn't make sense, we are pulling the hell out of this card today. And there's one in, I think, Ryan's win. Yeah, Mega's cool. I like Mega better than Phantasmal. And Uncle, if you go to pkmn.gg, you can use the link. I have a referral link. It is completely free. You do not have to sign up for a pro membership. I have a pro membership because I fully believe in what they're doing. But you can use my referral link. It's 100% free to sign up. Track your collection. Allows us to be friends on there as well. You can send me a friend request. That way I can look at what you need. You can look at what I need. And if I have duplicates, common cards, reverse hollows, stuff like that, would love to make some trades or give away some stuff for free. Doesn't really matter. But I like helping other people collect their sets because That's what people have helped me do. Trading for the reverse hollows is so crucial because you only get max of 2 per pack. And if you actually get a hit, then you get 1, usually. I guess you still get 2. Closer. And a Lunatone. But it's not, I mean, if you're master setting, it doesn't make any sense to keep buying packs just because you're missing a couple reverse hollows. What matters is that you probably get some duplicates, I probably get some duplicates, and we just kind of send them back and forth. We both help each other. Someone's at my door. The perks of having a smart home. It's no one that I want to go talk to right now. It's not for me. Yep, we're going to be ending stream after probably the blisters and stuff. Pizza guy at the door. Actually, I picked up my own pizza. Hey, look what we got back here. Look what we got back there. What do we got? What do we got? This one is also following me around nonstop. And I know every time I see that little border, and I see that little 88, I already know what it's going to be. I bet if I dug through, I probably got 10 to 15 of that card as well. All right, before we do the giveaway, I need some clovers. Guys, my luck has not been good on this, these 3. So before I open this one, I need you guys to help me out. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, Deli, go ahead and start. And I am going to bring it up. Okay, come on. An SIR could really do me some justice right now. Shuckle, where you at, Shuckle? No dice. No dice. Let me do this. Here we go. That's the way you do it right there. I'm gonna watch Deli. By the way, very cute BRB screen. Obviously, gotta say I'm here. Let's like it. We're also gonna subscribe. I suggest everybody else does the same thing. I have got to see what Deli gets. What about you guys? Do you also want to see what Deli gets? Deli. I don't have your sound on, so that's the only thing. I could turn it on. Let me unmute here. I see a lot of people over there. We're gonna watch Deli for a minute, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know that I'm getting sound from you. I thought maybe it was on my side, but I think we got something routed wild. Oh, there we go. I still don't have sound from you. So you had sound on your BRB screen that time. I'm thinking maybe your sources under this particular scene are probably not set up correctly. So make sure that you see a source in this scene that's for capturing your mic. Stream Inception, that's right. But I'm obvious. You know what? I'll utilize this time. Number one, clean up my workspace a little bit here. Number two, we do have a giveaway. I could go ahead and push the button on. This is for the promo cards and the Miss Magius duplicate. Who's it gonna be? Pokey Moon card. Still here, Pokey? As always, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to respond. And this is what we're waiting on. Pokey Moon to claim. All right, we are going to actually re-pick. You know the rules. We're gonna re-roll here. No freaking way. Kelly. I asked it to choose a different person. That person wasn't here. So here you go. Did you not, or were you not the last winner? Like, your bag is sitting right on top. It means you were the last winner. So, we're going to put these in. Let me actually sort this up a little bit. Let's do this. I'm going to grab something to make sure those don't get damaged. All three should fit in here. I think this usually fits. Bot does love you, apparently. All right. That looks good. That right there. And I had these little stickers that I was making with my thermal printer that I usually stick on stuff. Bada bing. Look at that. Congratulations, giveaway winner. I really should have used that sticker to just keep this shut, to be honest. Don't even know if I should shut this. We've been pretty fortunate that not the same, haven't had duplicate. I think you're the first duplicate winner of the day. Kelly, if you would, I would appreciate that you email me. It helps me keep everything organized. Because when I have your email, once I'm done and I complete the thing, like I move it to a shipped folder so I can kind of organize my email. Because, I mean, so Deli, if you're still around, you do have sound during this. You my hero. So, yeah, during this, you have sound. But during this screen, you do not. And that's because the source is not, you're not capturing the sound on this one. If you have a little section called source, you need to hit the plus sign and bring your mic source in. All right. I'm gonna take this, like I said, as an opportunity to get these other blisters open real quick. There we go. Bada bing. Oh, still got some in there. Come on. Get out of there. First things first. And these two cards are actually just regular Journey Together cards. These two. These are able to be pulled from the booster pack. They're just common cards, but this one is not. This is the Cosmo Hollow variant. So set those right here. And let's get this guy open. And computer issues are never fun, so I feel for Deli. I had to cancel one of my streams one time because I couldn't get OBS to just not freeze. I had some corrupt, same coin, I had some corrupt files. I ended up having to wipe my computer and start over to get ready for the stream the week after. And just like before, top card here, this Tyranitar, is Cosmo Hollow variant. The other two are just regular Journey Together cards. But these two are cool. Let me just set these off to the side here. So next giveaway we do is going to be for these two Journey Together variants and a Mega Gardevoir.
You heard me?
Obviously different sets, but that's okay, right?
Perfect. And I'm not.
Yeah, I know. And if you're somebody that only collects just a complete set, so complete is just one of every variant. Like I would much rather have the Cosmo Hollow variant instead of like a reverse hollow or a regular card or a rare hollow or anything like that. I would much rather have
So as I was saying earlier,
the Cosmo.
what we're gonna do is
Let's see if we can get some good ones here.
okay. So you guys heard none of what I said before. But today we're gonna open things from
Oh, we got the gumshoes. We got the Donald Trump gumshoes.
unicorns on our cards and some
That is one that I did not have yet. So
y'all are anti
cool,
whatnot.
cool, cool.
We do what we have to get what we want. So
And then I think I hear Deli over there. So we're gonna put this in a sleeve, and then I'm gonna check on
pretty decent, and I got
her stream.
because they didn't have anybody in their show, and I felt kind
Mega Evo,
hey Jay,
treating us right.
how are you? But first is
Here we go.
a big titty from OBF.
Mmm.
There's something good in here, I promise. A mega bonus now.
Let me turn the music down, turn her up.
Mariah Dunn. They opened a lot of OBF. A Skun Tank. I don't know why people keep still giving me these. A little
What's up?
Marsh Tump, which I thought was like super cute. And a Porygon 2. And finally,
love
a
Porygon.
Hoopa EX. Which, I mean, this wasn't terrible for what I paid, but again, that's what you get with Surprise Wheels. Our second whatnotty thingy, Doodle. Oh, there was a pack too, but I got kind of anxious and I opened it and I was like, oh, we should film this. So here we are.
Oh, I can't wait to see what she gets.
I also got this in from eBay. As some of you guys know, I'm working on a Oddish Evil Line Master Set. So I went ahead and picked this one up, which I thought was stupid cute. And I don't like the glare, but this is the best I can do with arranging the lighting. So you'll have to bear with me. But yeah.
There we
The
go.
Oddish Evil Line Master Set is coming along, thankfully. Oh. Forgot who did. Oh, this came from Melty, so this will wait. Oh. Prismatic Surprise Box,
Ooh.
which was like, kind of was a steal because I got it for like $6. We all know, as Ripper or Packs, there's nothing in this box, but you know, we're going to open it anyway. Maybe we'll be surprised, but my hopes are definitely not high for this one.
But you could get
I
a
also
Sylveon promo.
I have no idea what I did with it.
Actually, a couple of I
So
think a
Jocelyn
couple of
things
those
around and
promo
I
cards
misplaced it.
are.
We showed this.
A couple of those promos are
Melty has really nice
expensive. The
handwriting, so
stamped
it's kinda
promos that
throwing
come
me
in
off.
there, the one of 9. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong section. Scarlet Violet, Prismatic.
I think the slab might be in here.
Let's do this. Let's switch to binder view, unstack variants, put them at the end. This is my trick for seeing all the additional variants.
No, it's not in here, but what the world? Okay. Not in
Let's
here,
see.
But
The Umbreon, I
really
mean,
need to knock
the
this one
Umbreon
out.
is $18. The Sylveon is
I was gifted
$4.79.
a pack of a sleep booster
The
of Fantastic
stamped.
Flames.
Oh wait, no, that's
and
not the right one. Let me go
hopes
back
are not
one.
high, but we're gonna open it anyway.
The Jolteon, $3.91. So there, I mean, any of the stamped ones.
Gengar
This is
art.
the play
It
Pokemon
feels a little
stamp.
heavy. Or maybe I haven't.
This
I haven't
one's from
opened
the
it much
surprise
in
box,
recently,
almost
so
$4.50
probably it seems
bucks.
a little heavier than normal.
So the stamped promo is nothing
let's do what we
nothing
can.
to sleep on. $4.50 for that one.
And I definitely want to thank you all for helping
Almost
me get
$5 for
to
that.
the 100 subscribers. My goal is my goal is to double this by June of next year, so hopefully we'll get there.
Oh yeah, you'll get there.
Code card for anyone who needs it, because I play the TCG, but I don't play the TCG. Pack trick, one
What's
from the
up,
back.
SCA?
I never guessed it
Hey, we
I
got
don't know
another one
what's
in here.
wrong.
M Zard's
But
Mix.
we have a Rababa, a Sandile, a Swanub, a Lotad, Survivor, Cresselia,
Let's go.
Dawn, a Trapinch, a Bronzor,
Oh,
and a Deontay. Well, look at that.
look, first pack.
Well, look at that. We actually got a hit.
Heck yeah.
Don't know why that one about. I know, like I really love GXs.
Oh, what do we
And
got
that's
here?
what's making it like really hard with my collection because I want GXs, but GXs are not cheap, especially the evolution.
I gotta crack this. I got one pack sitting here. It's gonna drive me
There's
crazy.
a man I know named Matthew who has a Glaceon that I would really like, but I know he'll never give it up. I probably have to give him like a Zard SIR to get it, but it's okay. Matthew.
Drizzle. Score buddy.
But
Rare
that was
candy.
my 100 subscriber hit pack. And we have a lot of stuff from Ebony Unicorn. So we're going to go ahead and open that one up. This first bag, you know, for those of you who come to her channel, I always talking about having
What's
an
up, fam?
11-pound baby delivered from
We're
her.
doing the.
Because, you know, some of us leave our shipping forever.
We are doing one
And
more
what some
givey.
of you might not know about me is that I do collect OP. And my favorite things to collect from OP are Don cards. So thanks to Size Fam, who I'm pretty sure we've all bumped into here on YouTube. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't remember asking for that one. I was able to get all of their Don cards from their pools that night. Well, no, I didn't get all of them because he actually pulled a gold Don. And yeah, I'm not that greedy. I mean, if he had gave it to me, I would have said no, but
Just getting this
That's one of my
situated
mini
for the last giveaway.
and of course her.
And I'm gonna end because I was on here much longer than I had planned to be.
I have a Vaporeon, and I also got another shuffle. Or I think I might have I opened the pack of Megalo Evolutions and got the shuffle. But
Oh,
the
she's got the
definitely
shuckle.
came from one of her
That's one of the cards on my list. My list of desired pulls.
More unicorn pools, the slacking, a Magnezone, this freaking Gardevoir. Like, come on. Like, I definitely needed that because I do have a Gardevoir collection that's kind of lacking. And then I traded some stuff out for some of my Blossoms, but it'll be okay. Larry Skill.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is mute Deli here for a minute. I'm going to pop over and just knock out the last of my packs, wrap up for the day. I'm gonna run 2 giveaways back to back. I am not going to follow the timer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the timer up there so that you can see how long it should be. Exclamation point Melty to get in. We're doing 2 back to back. The first one is for the Meowscarada, the Tyranitar reverse hollow, and a Mega Gardevoir EX. And the second one is for the Lycanroc reverse hollow, Whale Lord reverse hollow, both journey together, and also a Mega Gardevoir, because For whatever reason, that card loves us today. We're crushing. So, got 2. Probably throw in a coin from each as well. If you want it. You'll have to let me know in an email if you do. But we are going to open these 2 packs, run those 2 gibbies, close up shop for the day, guys. So, here we go. And damn, I still had a Latias box, another Phantasmal Flames, a 2 Mega Evo booster bundles. I had a ton. We're gonna have to do like a random stream where I open that and Black Bolt and all kinds of stuff because I have so much leftover stuff I can't theme a stream around. All right, after the first pack, we're gonna press the button for the gibby. It's gonna be for the first set. Nothing but a Cinderace. Here we go, pushing the button. Zen. If you're still in here, you know the rules. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to say something. And then let's do this second one. Ice Cube. Can we do it for last pack magic? We cannot. It's another Cinderace. I don't know why. I gotta pull so many of those. So what we're gonna do here. Let me push the button. I don't even know who that is. I must have missed you sneak in. Oh, I see you there. Skidoo Slayer 89. Welcome. Sorry I did not address you when you came in earlier. You must have snuck in. But it looks like you are the winner for the Whale Lord Reverse Hollow, the Lycanroc Reverse Hollow, and the Mega Gardevoir EX that we pulled today. So, 2 minutes on the clock for both you and Zet. Well, Zet has only a few seconds left. I know he is a regular in the stream, but rules are rules. Let me organize this a little bit here. There we go. And then we're going to close up shop, pop over, watch Deli for a little bit. Sounds good. So we got a few things that people hadn't claimed from other streams. I think on the next stream I will do an unclaimed prizes bundle. I think that's what we'll do. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. Yeah, I think Zet left, unfortunately. That's fine. Like I said, we'll do a stream next week. Next week is going to be Destined Rivals stream because I'll be putting up a video this week showing where I'm at with my binder. I'm over 80%, so it's time to move it into the binder. I'm going to open 20-30 packs on that video. And then I've got another, I don't know, 70 packs to go. So it's going to be a Destined Rivals heavy stream next week really trying to get the hits that we're missing for that master set. Make some progress there. Hope to see you guys. If you did not already, make sure you follow, get notified when I go live. But it's generally around the same time every Saturday, sometime around noon. Today was a little later because I had a card show to go to, but usually it's around noon. Appreciate you guys stopping in. I will talk to you guys next week. Have a good one.